goodness. This one just opened up, just appeared today. I didn't see it yesterday. It's a single one, but hey, it's worth it. And now what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna pay attention to how it looks. I mean the little leaves. And that way I can recognize them and I know what to expect of them and not confuse them by something like wheat. I know that's crazy, but sometimes I get crazy trying to take the wheat out, and then my little wildflowers also are damaged in the process. But I'm gonna make sure that I remember you. You're so pretty. It's like deep inside is deeper the color, like orange, and then more yellow, like burnt yellow on the outside. And those are my favorite colors. When it's not solid, when it's like a combination, when it's like whatever. It's really nice. This one, I can't wait for them to open up. But they will. You can tell. Very soon. Very soon. These are the really blue ones. And there's a lot of them that will open soon. Yeah. Those blue ones, they attract birds, which is I guess bees as well. A lot of bees, which is really healthy for all of us, for the environment. We need to keep the bees alive and healthy, right? It's only fair. Now, my bush here, yeah, I guess couldn't survive. This one, I know, it's just a tree. I didn't plant it, they just grow here. And sometimes where they shouldn't. But this one I'm gonna leave just right there. One of my varieties of pines that I decided to plant on this side of the house. And then, like I said before, the huge papa pine tree that is so beautiful at this time of the year, and the aroma is so rich, but it needs to be like a cut on this side to have an opening here. But anyhow, I like it. It's old. It's bending down like my back, and then these flowers that are wild, and they just don't cease to surprise me. They are so resilient. Here they are again, my wild planta silvestre flowers. Estas flores son silvestres en el sentido de que nacen en todas partes sin tú sembrarlas. Aquí en este backyard. So I guess bees or birds did their job a while back, because these plants have been growing on their own in this house ever since we came about 10 plus years ago. They have been here, and they just come out every spring, and they're not even full with all the flowers open yet, but they are so pretty. So I'm just letting it stay here in a corner of the house. They're not bothering me. So yeah, my beautiful, pure and simple white little flowers. Only 1, 2, 3, 4 petals. That's all they need to shine. See, there's that already, but still there's much more of those buds to just open up and shine. So my peachy color roses. They're blooming, and they already have a lot of flowers that have. These are the little buds. They're gonna open in clusters like this. It was a small rose tree, little plant that I planted a few years ago. It has grown a lot. And that's the thing, it's right here by my deck. It's a high deck, and you never know. You have to like read the instructions and see what's the potential of their growth, you know, what size they're gonna get as far as length, wide, so you know where to plant them. But never mind. Again, they're just so pretty, unbelievable. Again, more of those spreading little plants that I wish I could have gotten more, so I could feel all of this terrain over here, because I don't want to have grass. Grass is it's a problem for me. And then this type of plants can really avoid this one to grow, right? And also, like I said in another video, these ones are really pretty. Like right now, they're blooming. Yeah, right now, May 19. The whole week has been like that. They are so, and this is also spreading plants. This one I got seeds in a general store, and I wish I could have gotten a few more bags, those little bags. I'm gonna try to go back and get more, but I don't know. I might not. And again, this one also. This plant doesn't let the wheat or undesirable plants to grow. This is around my lime tree. I think my pronunciation is terrible. Yeah, this is wild. This is wild because I never plant them. They always just come out and multiply. They're pretty. Only that they tend to grow where they are not cold. Sometimes in the middle of the path over here. But see, they multiply so fast. That's what I've been talking about. I like wildflowers. If they're not on the way, I just let them be. Right? Peace out. I'm not bothering anyone. We get it. Yeah, everybody's here. Crowded, cohabitating under the magnolia tree that I hope it gets better soon, and their beautiful white flowers can come out later in the spring or summer. But meanwhile, this is variety of little spreading plants, if you will, that I have been. They are old. They have been here for a few years now, and it gets really cold in the winter here in this, of course, northern New Jersey, and it gets really hot during the summer, and they have survived. Now these are wild. I didn't even plant those there. The birds, I guess, just bring them. But this I planted them years ago, around the same time that I planted the magnolia tree that was very little, to maybe no more than 2 feet. Now it looks maybe 10. Anyhow, so there's a gentle breeze right now. But today is supposed to be a very hot day, like in the 90s, and it's only May 19, 2026. So I am around 10 o'clock trying to just get a sense of how it feels outside, knowing that in a little bit it's not wise to come out. This tiny blue, I guess spread little flowers that I spread, that I put them in this circle around my not so healthy magnolia tree this spring 2026, after that blizzard almost killed it. But these little tiny flowers, I wish I could get more. Again, every time I see how beautiful seeds or little plants I planted, how nice they come out, I regret not getting more, because when I go back, they're nowhere to be found. It's unbelievable. It's not like they have a glimmering, kind of like surreal, ambient. I don't know. Again, it could be even bigger, but in this area over here, that was me again, trying to experiment, trying to transplant a little bit of it somewhere else, and then this is what I did. That was my doing, and I didn't get them to grow anywhere else. But yeah, garden and leaves, my friend. Yep. It's unbelievable. We still have leaves from last autumn in this front yard. That's how neglected all this garden, if I can call it that way, is. I can only hope. Right, little tiny flowers? I love you so. I said about wildflowers that I haven't said before. I know this is so common in this area. They just grow everywhere. And even the soft little hair here, the leaves, the actual little flowers, it's just so airy, so simple and plain beautiful. So this winter, well, they look like winter flowers to me, plants, but they actually come out nice in the spring. Early in the spring, I tried to cut these parts that got really dry with the winter, but it's still alive. So I wish I could have more of this, like a whole circle. And then later in the summer, you're gonna see like coming out a long stem with at the end with a yellow little flower. So they're really beautiful, even though they might be underestimated. But when they come up with that one single yellow flower, it's really something, at least for me. a mistake here of putting this peony. I mean, the peony. I planted the peony first, and then I transplanted this one from another part of the yard here, and it was smaller at that time, and I didn't calculate it was gonna be so large. That is engulfing the little plant over here. It's so beautiful. I don't even know if it has more buds. Maybe just one. This is new, so the first time around, this variety of peonies is new in my front yard. So it only had one flower as far as I can see, but it's a beautiful pink, kind of like okay, the name doesn't come to mind, but you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, and there's another. It's overgrown here everywhere. I have a back condition that I cannot do anything at this point. But this is another of the most recent peonies, and again, you see this one doesn't have any buds whatsoever. I wonder if I didn't plant it right. You know, that it needs to be the little crown above the surf. I mean, like not deeper than 1 inch under, but I have planted others and they are beautiful. So maybe the problem is not the way I plant them, but I heard that sometimes, well, they are supposed to not have any flowers the first year or second, and I think this is one of the most recent ones. But now, just today, I discovered, oh my God, the white ones are bloom. Are at least one is opening already. So by the time all the coral, those like peach-like color peonies, by the time they are already, you know, gone, I mean just the flowers, not the foliage, then the white one starts opening up little by little, and then the pink ones, this is a pinkish whitish combination of pinky and whitish. These are not opening up again yet. I thought they were gonna be next, but no, actually the white one is, and the other darker pink. Yep. I wish I could have gotten more of this one. This is really pretty. This variety of pink, really pretty. This is my overgrown pine. This is our big Christmas tree. Yep.